Welcome to TAWNY Inside and Out. Thank you for joining me, guys, where we're transparent whether you like it or I like it. So fuck it, let's get right to it. I have a special guest tonight, a childhood friend of mine's. Please introduce yourself, darling.
Yes. Thank you for having me. My name is Ramsey, a.k.a. Valentino192, the one and only.
The way I like to call him, Papi Chulo, Papi Champoo. And of course, my bartender for the evening is Chastity. Say hello, Chastity.
Hello.
Well, let's get right into it. I'm kind of thirsty, guys, so I'm just going to fuck the bullshit and start making us a drink. You know, I told y'all that TikTok be fucking with me constantly. I don't know why I watch TikTok, because all TikTok has done is turn me into an alcoholic. So, TikTok told me that if you try Stella Rose Black with Hennessy, that it is supposed to be the bomb. So we're going to try that shit and see how it really tastes.
Imagine it tastes nasty.
Then we will tell TikTok that it tastes nasty.
I don't think anything with Hennessy tastes nasty.
Cheers to that,
Cheers
my
to-
brother.
cheers to that.
Cheers
Wine?
to that.
Wine,
Be quiet.
rum.
Everything.
Whatever.
Hennessy makes everything better. Hennessy is better. Anything is possible. Hello.
That's right.
Me love.
Yeah, sorry. I'm going to mix this one just because, you know, I'm not trying to kill us here.
Yeah.
I mean, even though we like this, we may have a couple of drinks of that before we move on to the next. You know, because that's my faves.
Okay.
Now, you know, I know you like a stiff like me.
Yeah.
So I wasn't trying to give you a bitch drink. But other than that, guys, tell me, how has your week been? I had a phenomenal week. Thank you, Lord Jesus.
Me too. My week has been good. I mean, today was the last day of work for me, so for the week, and you know, I have the next 3 days off.
Today's your Friday?
Today's my Friday. I go back to work on Monday, so I'm actually off for a few days, which is good, and I'm happy, you know, to just be here, chilling, taking it easy.
Right.
Starting the weekend right.
Swirl.
Toast to that.
Right. Let's toast
Cheers.
to the end of the weekend
Cheers.
for you.
End of the weekend.
Right.
End of the week.
End of the week for you. Beginning of the weekend. Well,
That tastes nice.
Yeah,
I
tastes
will
good.
say that tastes very nice, very smooth.
It's not harsh, nothing.
It's not harsh.
Very good.
I will drink this.
I will drink
I
that
really
too.
like this.
I'm gonna show this to wife.
I'm not a drinker, but
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
will drink this.
Your wife will probably like
My
this.
wife's gonna like that. She's gonna like
Yeah.
that.
That's
gonna be your
she's gonna
new
say,
go-to.
"Damn, Stella Rose with Hennessy." That's gonna be our regular
yes.
shit.
This was
Yes,
very nice.
yes.
I'm kind of rather enjoying this. Watching a movie and a nice spliff. This
Yeah.
would be great.
For sure.
I totally agree.
Yes.
So, Rams,
Yeah, talk
you're
to me.
like, Ramsey has traveled so much
Yeah.
that I have like, I'm just so curious to understand. Why is it that you haven't, like, you've only stuck to like certain parts of Asia? Like, I
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
you've gone to like Thailand,
Yes.
Malaysia.
Yes, that's right.
I'm trying to think what other Asian I remember.
I'll tell you. I went
Go ahead,
to
tell me.
Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia,
Mm-hmm.
China. If I didn't mention that, I went to the Philippines. I
Right.
went to Vietnam,
Right?
and that's
Yeah,
all
he
in
still
East
traveled.
Asia right there. You know?
Okay, right.
Damn,
Yeah.
So, do you have a problem again, like North? You just don't like the other Asian countries?
I've been to other Asian countries as well.
Oh,
I
okay.
went to Sri Lanka. I was there a couple of years ago. My little brother, he be traveling with me too.
Yeah, Lance. Yeah.
Yeah, he was with me, and then you know, I was in and then what they call Near East Asia, the Middle East. I've been to a lot of countries there, like Lebanon, Syria,
Oh well,
Jordan.
yeah.
those countries
Because
I've been
he's
there.
been to like the whole every Middle
been to the
Eastern
whole world.
country. Yeah,
Been to the whole
possibly.
world.
But that's something I find that's great that you
Yeah, for
definitely
sure.
extended yourself and not have just gone to like your typical places. You've gone
Yeah.
to you've gone to Egypt, which
That's
is
right, that's
gorgeous.
right. Yeah,
Tell
beautiful
me how
place.
was that? Like
Well,
Egypt
that was
must
the
have
first
been.
trip I took to the Middle East, to that region. Me and wifey went back in 2008. That was the first trip that spearheaded my interest in learning another language. And
Right.
at that moment, I decided to take up Arabic. My
Wait,
wife at the time.
so you speak Arabic?
I speak Arabic. that's right.
Holy shish
Please.
kebab. I know Masadi's
Please.
money. Teach me something. What you gonna teach me?
أنا أتكلم العربي وأدرس اللغة العربية في الزمن الماضي في سنة 2008 وبعد ذلك زرت وسافرت أنا
Okay.
وزوجتي إلى صارت.
All right. So I have no. Yeah. No, I hear you, but nah. Only shit I could understand. I can't. My bosses are Arabic, so you know. I hear that enough.
Have him hit me up. We'll talk all day. You know?
Maybe
You
you
know?
could get me a raise. I'm with that.
All right, that's what's up. You know? Yeah.
But other than that, like, what really inspired you to go to Egypt?
Well, at the time, like I said, I wanted to try something different. So it was between Morocco and Egypt. And for some reason, we decided to go to Egypt first because Egypt had the pyramids. And, the pyramids, everybody knows about that. So we was like, yo, we got to go check out the pyramids. And when you go to the pyramids and you actually stand on them,
I could imagine.
Yeah, you get like possessed with this energy.
I could imagine.
Believe it or not, it's because those pyramids are older than time. Like,
right, of course.
5,000 years. So you kind of feel the energy of like the people who were there before us, the pharaohs and all these other people who were there. And us being the people of, of Africa, of the book.
Right, hello.
It hits us, it resonates with us in a certain way. So I definitely enjoyed it. I had a great time.
I mean, I remember when you started posting, I was like, oh my God, like I saw the pyramids and the sand. You guys did camels, back riding. I was like, how gorgeous. Like, it was just, the scenery was beautiful.
Yeah,
there was like 2 pictures that I really was like, oh my God, just the desert, the way the desert looks, the color is so is memorizing. It's definitely
great place. I encourage everyone, like, to definitely, like,
hear you.
Once in a lifetime trip to definitely go out there to Egypt, check it out. Go to Cairo, go to the north, Alexandria, and then go to the south, Luxor. I mean, I love Cairo so much that's what I named my son. I named him
right, because you have a son named Cairo.
I named my youngest son Cairo. So that's my man right there.
That's my man right there. You have 3 boys, right?
I've raised 4 boys, but I have 2 sons that are biologically mine.
That's right, because you guys had, I forget the little one, so it's 4 now, right? Okay.
For sure.
It's crazy to have all boys. I have all girls, you have all boys.
I know, let's get them together in the future,
well, my girls are older, so, unless they're little, my girls are cougars and your boys are into older chicks, then I guess we'll be all right.
All right, we'll be all right. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I have so many fond memories of Ramsey. One of my favorites is Ramsey. Do you remember when I lived in Bennett? I think it was 192nd in Bennett. We were playing hide and go seek in the dark.
Yeah.
And I don't know what possessed you to jump out the window, because we lived on the 4th floor.
You serious? I don't remember that.
You don't remember that?
I jumped out.
You fell. I think you fell and you knocked on the door. We were looking for you forever. I should call Michael right now. Let me.
No, don't call him. I believe you.
Yeah. Oh, that day was funny.
I have no recollection.
You don't remember I stepped on a step it in, step it out?
What the hell is a step it in, step it out?
The plugs. The plug it in, plug it out.
Yeah.
I stepped on one of those in one of our adventures of playing hide and go.
And I jumped out the window?
No, we lived on the 4th floor on one side. One side was on the 2nd floor. We were playing hide and go seek in the dark, and you were hanging on the window, and I guess you slipped, but you didn't fall far because it was the 2nd floor. Let's call me.
No, I believe you. It's
not about believing. That day was hilarious. We were looking for you for hours, and this nigga was gone. And he used to like to climb walls.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I remember that.
You don't remember none of that shit? Bennett was so fun.
It's been a long time. Bennett, that was like 25 years ago, something like that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've literally known him since Pampers.
That was a long time.
Yeah. I mean, 192nd. Let's not talk about Manhunt.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun too.
I remember that.
My house was fun though. You guys
Back
used
in the
to
days.
do all the fucking. These guys used to do all the wrestling moves on me. Like if DDTs,
Crazy.
I got all of them. They practiced on me. It was horrible. I was the Michael's tag along. He had to take me everywhere. They used to do mad crazy shit. They used to sneak into the pools. They used to play football on George Washington fields when they weren't supposed to. I mean, they did all kind of stuff. I learned all my bad stuff
and all
from
that's
them.
changed. You go to George Washington Field. I don't think the field is there anymore. I think they put like schools there now. Everything is gone.
Nah, you fucking kidding me.
I swear to God, everything's changed now. You go to the Heights, you don't even recognize. They got buildings that weren't there before. It's a lot of.
I don't really go up there. No, my grandmother's not there anymore. I really have no purpose of really going up there. But I don't go up there no more.
Things have changed now.
It's crazy how 192nd was back in our days. I mean, shit. I remember there was craziness that used to go on in our neighborhood. Our neighborhood was hot fire.
More fire.
Yo, I don't know if you have recollection of this, but one time me and Michael were on the fire escape chilling. We were, we used to like to sit there. It was late night, and some guy comes from the dark side on 192nd, because we call. Now 192nd, St. Nick is the light side, and then
we used to call it kind of like the Star Wars. So people on the other side of St. Nick were from the dark side, and we were from the Force. We were from the Force. That's where we was from. We had the powers of.
It was crazy, but it was a fun time. Yeah. So this guy was running down. That's Audubon. That's Audubon. He's running down Audubon, coming towards us, and I'm like, yo, what the hell? Well, towards he's running. He's naked. cops are running behind him. Me and Michael like, yo, what the hell? We're mad little. We're being mad nosy, trying to look. This nigga, I guess he was cheating with somebody, and the husband caught him and was trying to kill him, and he ran out the house naked. That 192nd was lit when we were little.
I'm telling you, man.
We used to have the best block parties.
Those are the good old days.
Hell
I
yeah.
can imagine when y'all was younger. When I used to go to school in George Washington, it was crazy that 1 year I was there.
Yeah, so that neighborhood. Yeah, I love living there. Yeah, I was born and raised up there.
Born and raised too. That's right.
We were born and raised up there.
I only went to school there.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I loved. Shout out to PS 189. They molded some great motherfuckers, right? Shout out to
189. Don't even look the same.
No, hell no. Nor does IS 143.
See, 189 when I was a child, 189 used to have a courtyard where the kids would go out and play. And now,
it was there when I was there too.
Yeah, and then they got rid of the courtyard. They put more schools, so I don't even know where the kids go out and play anymore over there. Like,
damn, that's crazy.
They don't go out to play. They keep them locked up.
I would say that school definitely was a school that inspired you to have an imagination. Like, it was so fun. I had so much fun there. I really did. That was a great school. Yeah. IS 143 didn't take me because of you guys.
Why?
Because you guys terrorized that fucking school. So by the time I got there, they want nothing to do with me.
It wasn't even all that scary though. You know?
Listen, when they found out I was Michael's sister, it was over for me. It was clipped for me. Yeah. My 4th grade teacher was one of Michael's teacher. She hated Michael so much that she made my life a living hell. Chocolate chip, Miss Curran.
She probably still hates Michael.
She probably still hates Michael,
right?
Still hates Mike. Oh my God, but it's all right. Yeah. I mean, what can we do?
Okay.
Oh, Michael. Right. Let me ask you though.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
Well, I'm a lawman. I'll leave it at that. I'm a lawman, and I go after bad people and put them away. Do something like that.
Right. So what I want to talk about is.
Okay. What's up?
So I want to hear what's your craziest story as far as like your first your golden years. Okay. You know what I mean?
I got a good story. This made the news too. I'll let you later on. I'll share.
I'll
share the link with you. So I remember my first year. I was maybe 2 months out the academy. I was going home. I had got out of work 2 hours early because I had a dentist appointment, right? So I used to work on 14th Street and Union Square. So you had to take, I was on 14th and Union Square, so I had to take the A train. So you got to take the L on Union Square over to 8th Ave. Mm-hmm. So when I get over to 8th Ave, as I'm walking on the platform, and I see this dude on the platform, and he looks disturbed. And he got 2 butcher knives in his hand.
What the fuck?
He was ready to stab somebody.
Right.
This motherfucker was just disturbed. And he's pacing back and forth. And then there was another guy next to him that wasn't with him. So I asked the guy, I said, yo, are you with this dude? And he was like, nah, my man just look crazy. I said, he doesn't scare you to get out of here? He was like, nah, I'm just waiting for the train.
Fuck it.
He's just trying to get home.
So at that moment, I just got out of the academy, whatever. So, I took out my badge and I went to the guy with the knives. And I said, yo, my man, you want to talk, man? You look like you need to talk to somebody. And he looked at me in the face and, give me a second. And he was he looked at me in the eye. He said, you're not a cop. I'm a cop.
Oh.
So he starts lunging at me with the 2 knives and shit. Motherfucker started doing some Bruce Lee shit with the knives.
Oh, shit.
So he's chasing me now, but I'm backing up. So I'm like, yo, my man, drop the knives. And he's coming at me. I'm like, drop the fucking knives. And he's coming at me. And then at one moment, I took out my pistol and I aimed it at him. He said, drop the fucking knives. And he didn't drop the knives. So I shot him. And at first, I thought I missed him. Because as I'm looking at this motherfucker, he's just standing there. So I'm like, oh shit, I missed him. I'm looking behind him to see if I hit an old lady or something. So then within a few seconds, there's some transit cops in uniform are running towards me, right? They got these mean faces, they want to beat someone's ass for shooting in the subway. So they're freeze, nobody moves. So at that moment, the fucking guy jumps on the track and he starts running northbound on the track. So I quickly put my fucking shit away. I put my badge in the air and I tell the fucking cops yo, don't shoot. I'm a cop. Get this motherfucker.
Right, go get him.
So one dude stayed with me. One of the cops stayed with me. The other 3 jumped on the track chasing this guy. So when they finally caught up to the guy, he turns around. He stabs one of the cops in the hand with the knife.
Oh, shit.
The other 2 cops jump on him and stuff. And then, they tuned him up a little bit, And then after they tuned him up, they cuffed him, and then they brought him out to the platform. They got him out of the tunnel, brought him onto the platform. And when they turned him around and you look at his pants, it's all full of blood. And it turns out that my man got shot
in the
in his balls.
Oh my
He got
God.
shot in his balls.
Shot him in his
balls? Yeah. My man got shot in his balls.
Ow.
They would have no more kids.
Oh my God. It's over.
So the dude got shot in the balls, and then you know, he got arrested. You know, I ended up getting like an award and shit and everything.
Right.
So I was, you know, I was happy about that. But that's like and that was me just coming out of the academy. I was
That's
like, what the
crazy.
hell? You know, and this was like more than 20 years ago.
Right,
I was like,
obviously.
what the hell was going on back then? But you know, it turned out to be okay.
It was wild
yeah,
back
it was
then
wild.
compared
It was
to
wild.
like now.
That was my fondest memory.
That's
then
your
there's other, there was other situations, but like the craziest situation I
Was
had
that one?
pertaining to me was specifically that situation right there.
Now,
You know? Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, you know, I feel like it now. How would you think would you have handled that situation differently now?
Of course, I would have just turned around like I didn't even see him. Like, they would have been like, yo, you see that dude with the 2 knives? I said, I don't see nothing, man. I don't see nothing. You know?
would have been like, what's his name?
You know?
Freaking the blind guy that plays the piano.
I would have been Ray Charles.
Ray Charles.
Like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I would have been shaking and stuff. Like,
Oh,
you know.
shit.
But you know, but listen, everything happens in life, I believe, for a reason. So I think life put me there in that moment for that specific reason, because if I wasn't, I believe he would have stabbed somebody.
Right, of course. I believe so
stabbed
too.
somebody.
That's true.
For me, it was important that I was there, and I think I prevented someone from possibly losing
Getting
their
hurt,
lives.
right.
I think that was the important thing about it.
Yeah, and of course that makes you feel good too after a while that you saved who knows how many people's lives. Because look at now, there are guys that have slashed women, men on the train for no reason.
A lot of crazy motherfuckers out there, crazy.
Yo, like seriously, I remember when I was like, I'm gonna say like 16. Yeah, I was like, no, maybe like 15. I was going to Kennedy.
Yeah.
Kennedy was like a really bad high school in the 90s. Yeah. And I'm on the 1 train and I sit down, you know, I'm listening to my Walkman. Yes, I said Walkman. I'm listening to my Walkman at the time, and I'm there listening to my Faith Evans, chilling, when this crazy guy sits next to me. Yeah. And he's like, can I sit here? So my first instinct, I'll make another one. My first instinct was to tell him, like, you know, this is a free country. You can sit wherever the fuck you want. So after like 5 seconds, he looks at me and he goes, why did you do that to me? And I'm like, huh? Wait a minute. Why did I do what to you? I'm like, sir, I didn't do anything to you. I don't even fucking know you. He's like, no, why did you leave me? And on everything, you know, you're young. So it's like my reaction, I froze. Because I didn't understand why he was reacting towards me like this. There was this like 7-foot man sitting, a black man sitting in front of me. And he was he had big headphones on. And he was listening to music. And I guess he realized I was panicked. Took one headphone off to like listen, but this nigga's arguing with me like we're in a whole relationship. He's like, "Why you left me?" And I'm sitting there like, "I didn't leave you. I don't even know you. Like, sir, what is wrong with you? Like, I just want to go to school." This nigga gets up and now I'm in the 2-seater by the door. He puts his arm on the pole. When he did that, I said, this motherfucker's gonna fuck me up on this train. But thank God that man got up and he said, excuse me, do you know her? And he was like, yeah, that's my wife. And I'm like, no, I'm a little girl. I'm 15 years old. I'm going to school. I don't know him. And he threw him off the train, and I took my married ass to school and cried for half the day.
Well, I'm glad you bring that up, because I want to talk about quickly something important, and it's a conversation that me and my wife talk about all the time. How like men and women circumnavigate the world differently.
Oh,
like,
hell yeah!
You know, for men, and listen, it's something it's incidental to us, because you know, being born a man wasn't a decision. Like, I didn't choose to be born a man, but we don't have to worry about 90% of the stuff that women have to worry about.
Say it louder, say it prouder.
Like women, when they go out there, like there was a case recently in Harlem where like a girl went into the liquor store
and got beat up.
The dudes were trying to holler at her, and she didn't pay them no mind, and because they felt offended, they decided to beat her up, you know, and that's when I heard that, I was appalled. I was pissed. I was like, yo, these motherfuckers are not used to rejection. And as a woman, you got to be concerned about stuff like that, because in reality, like, you know, you got to walk this world where like if you tell the guy, if you give him attention, he's gonna want to like walk you to your house, and he's
Yeah.
gonna think something that he's gonna get something in return. And if you ignore him, then you gotta worry about potentially him hurting you. You know, so for us men, we never really think about stuff like that. But for women, and I don't have any daughters, but I'm still concerned about everyone's safety.
Yeah, of course.
Especially me
But
being
you
a
know,
person, what I do for a living.
You know, one thing I can say, and you know, to all of you, I'm so grateful that I was brought up around nothing but guys.
Yeah.
So in reality, like, I was just a little nigga. I was their other little nigga that hung out with them, and you know, I learned how to fight like a boy. So I defended myself constantly, always, and I never really, to me, my brother always told me that niggas just gonna talk shit to you. They always, I saw what dog pound I used to hang out with, you know, so I knew what the ins. So I really stood away from a lot of shit, and I was just a nigga. I've always just been more. I'm feminine to my extent, but I'm more of a guy. I feel like I have more guy traits. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And
That's what's up.
but at the same time, unfortunately, I've had so many guys jerk off in front of me.
Yeah,
that
that's
it's not even
unfortunate.
funny.
Yeah, it's not funny.
You know what I mean? Like, seriously, if I can
sounded
count
funny.
from the age of like 17 till now, it was like every year a guy would, like, on the train, walking in the street.
I've experienced it. So
Men are
it's
disgusting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's really
it is,
disgusting.
and it's unfortunate because
It's
once
sick.
again, it
And
is
I don't
when it
dress
comes to
my point of saying that is
That's why
you
I
know,
walk
I
around
don't
with pepper
dress
spray,
crazy.
You know.
I don't dress like showing nothing
essentials.
off. You know what I mean? I'm
like
not
that.
promiscuous,
And
but
even like that.
exactly, even
Even
like
like that,
that,
you know?
it does not matter.
Yeah,
I used to
yeah.
work on 37th and 7th, and there was this man that took the train with me every day, and I avoided him.
Yeah.
You don't, like, dead ass. I would wait for a different time, let the first train go, take the second train, but some way, somehow, we would always wind up on this train together. He was white.
Yeah.
He would stand in front of me, and he would fondle himself. And the train is packed. You know, I'm going home.
yeah.
There's really nothing I can do. And I dealt with that shit every day.
It's unfortunate circumstance. You know, I could say that law enforcement works hard, especially like transit cops work hard. They work in plain clothes to try to get these guys off the train, try to get them off the street. But you know, we live in an imperfect world. And
Hell
in an
yeah.
imperfect world, no matter what you do, you're gonna have people that they're still gonna do stuff like this. But I think it's incumbent on us, like the bystanders, to make sure that if you do see something like that,
Do
you
something about it.
Like this girl that was getting jumped by those guys, like
come
how come
on.
nobody came out and helped her? You know,
I
like
mean,
I could be
listen,
minding my
We're
business,
in,
but
we're
honestly,
in a generation that nobody cares.
I
That's
mean,
what
it
is.
depends, because I had a situation in my neighborhood with my middle daughter, with Jade, and I kid you not, Rams, I was running around the street screaming at this because I was hitting him with a stick because he basically tried to get my daughter to go to his apartment and smoke weed with him, and I'm not me, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You fucked with the wrong kid. So I was screaming in the street, pedophile, and I was hitting him with a broomstick. And some guy was driving in his car. He dead stopped, jumped out his car, and helped me catch him. I beat the shit out of him. The cops got there, and he got 7 years. He's doing 7 years as we speak
good.
right now.
That's what's up.
Damn
That's
right,
what's up.
because I feel like that's one thing that in our time, that's a disservice parents did to us. When us little girls went through something and we told your parent always told you it was your fault. It was always something blaming you. So you rather just not say anything. You rather just stay quiet and just fuck it and just keep it moving.
That's right.
But at the same time, now I feel like fuck that. I would never let my daughter feel like someone is inferior to her, that a man has an upper hand. Nuh-uh, motherfucker. You'll go to jail if you even blink at my bitch.
Right,
So everyone in my neighborhood knows not to speak to my kids. They're like forbidden little fruits.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm
always
down
say-
with
It's very
that.
true.
Yeah.
I'm not her real daughter, but that is
Oh,
very
well,
true.
oh no, you are my real daughter. Don't say that. You didn't come out my
I didn't
vagina.
come
but
out
you-
of her, but you know what I mean.
But I treat you just
that
the
is
same.
definitely
I've always said that people's children are sacred. So you don't mess with other people's children. And you know, and if you got children, no one should mess with your children.
Right.
I think if it means you gotta defend your family and kill somebody to protect your family, then that's what you gotta do.
I mean, you know, I really have realized that I as a mother, before that, you know, me and my brother are very, very close, and I would do anything for him. But once I had kids, it showed me a different level of how far I would go.
Yeah.
Like your kids will take you to a whole other demeanor of thinking, of everything. Everything is like.
That's right. That's right.
It's not even.
That's right.
You don't go even through a panic mode, which I'm grateful for. I don't. Some parents, you know, you see parents that they get all flustered. I thank you, Lord Jesus, don't. It's just like, okay, let's get this together, kids. What's wrong? Let's fix it. Because you know, unfortunately, my middle daughter, she's had a couple of bad. She's allergic to nuts. She's had empaima.
Yeah.
That shit, when you're dealing with a sick kid, it's rough.
Yeah, it's
and a
not
lot of
easy.
parents don't think.
It's not easy.
I definitely, I'm like, fuck the pressure. You just got to flow with it and make sure that they know you're there at every second, every beat, no matter what.
That's right.
I'll go to Malaysia for you, bitch, if I have to
right.
find you. But I'm going to find you. I tell them, if you ever get taken, bitch, don't worry. Mommy's going to find you. Because I don't know where, I'm going to find you, though.
We'll find you, though. You'll be like Liam Neeson.
You already know making that phone call. Like,
I have a very particular set of skills.
I have a very particular skills, and I'm going to find you.
I will find
you.
Wherever you are.
Good luck. All right, Liam Neeson, come get me, motherfucker.
But he definitely did.
Yeah, for sure, man. Come get me, motherfucker.
Yo.
Yeah, but listen, let's keep talking.
Yeah, of course. Let me ask you a question. What's your best Valentine?
My best Valentine?
Mm-hmm. Even if it's not with your wife, no offense to you, because you are a gorgeous girl, Tanya. Kudos to you, boo boo. Gotta shout her out.
No. To be honest, I don't know. I don't think. To be honest, like we don't really celebrate Valentine's.
When you were younger, what was your best Valentine's Day memory?
Damn, I'll be honest, like
you were such a dirtbag, bro, that you never did nothing special.
Dirtbag.
I know this. Yo, when I said dog pound, I meant
I'm telling you,
roof. Like dog pound.
I usually broke up with a girl on February 13th. You know,
you ain't shit.
I was I ain't by nobody.
No definition of ain't shit, guys. This is why I know about February 15th.
Yeah. But
fuck, you dare invite me somewhere on February 15th? I'll chop your balls off, nigga. I ain't no stop.
I used to be. You remember Tommy from Martin? Yeah, I was him on Valentine's Day. I said I gotta go to work. He was like, you ain't got no job, Tommy.
That is funny. That's funny.
It was like, you ain't got no job, Tommy.
That's fucked up, bro.
But I don't really have. I'll be honest. I don't really have like a fond memory of Valentine's Day. I think
so. No girl has done some crazy, outrageous shit for you on Valentine's Day.
Well,
come on, those, because I know some bitches have gone some little backflips over you. I'm
gonna keep it 100. Well, my birthday's 2 days before Valentine's Day, so that's why the focus has always been like on my birthday, which is the 12th,
right?
And Valentine's Day is the 14th. So
shout him out on the 12th, guys.
Yeah. So
it's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow. Yeah, my birthday.
Happy birthday!
Not my birthday yet. I said it's
but
tomorrow.
we're not blowing out candles.
Yeah. But so because my birthday's always been on the 12th. I was supposed to be born on the 14th. That's why Valentino.
That's why you're a lover.
I was supposed to be Valentino.
Yeah.
But listen, I don't really have a fond memory of Valentine's Day, but if it comes to me, I'll let you know.
All right, Chastity, what's your favorite Valentine's Day? Any, it doesn't have to be concurrent.
Well, if you want me to be really honest with you, all of them was bad. If you want me to state why, I can. But I think this year is going to be my best.
We'll wait for the bad.
I think this year is going to be my best one. No, I think this year is going to be my best.
My best Valentine's Day, hands down, has to be 1996.
We're in 2000.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. I don't give a fuck. But that's when it was. Yeah. But my first like serious relationship, Louis. He wrote me the most beautifulest poem on earth. Yeah. He melted my soul. Fuck my heart. He melted the inner heart of the soul. Okay. Like, cause he wasn't a very romantical person. Like, he wasn't romantic at all. He's very dry as a.
Do you remember the poem, or still have it?
I still have it.
Damn, you should have brought it.
I still have it. I should have. I definitely still have it. That's something I would never get rid of. I cherish that poem.
All right, so if that's the case,
it was about my smile.
If that's the case, I got one thing that made the Valentine's great, and that was a 5-page letter of how he loved me, but he still played me after, so that's why.
All right, what about worst Valentine's Day? Do you have like a worst Valentine's Day memory that you can say, like, this day on Valentine's Day, fuck my life?
Damn, I want to say I did, but I don't remember. No,
we'll skip you.
We'll skip me.
Chastity, what's your worst?
Y'all really want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, it was with the guy that took my virginity,
What?
I thought I was in love, I was young in love, He bought me some sneakers, a big giant teddy bear from, I don't know where, but the biggest teddy bear I ever got in my life. Flowers, all that. For the next date, him to cheat on me with the next bitch.
He cheated on you on the next day, the day after Valentine's Day?
That's Chia Day. Sorry, baby. You can't be mad. That's Chia Day.
Yeah, that's International Side
Right,
Chick Day.
Nah, but you know
Day.
what he thought wrong. He came to see me on the 15th, left his phone with me charging. I didn't know his password. I'm like, damn, something's telling me go through his phone. Yeah. I'm like, this nigga smokes. What could his password be? He's dumb. Feel me? Like, he not all out there. Yeah. I'm like, fuck it. 000. Thing went through. It went through.
Wow.
Why he got me and the wifey and the other girl, Ryan, shorty number 2.
Get out of here.
Right under me. Right under me, like I'm coming.
That's some dirtbag. I think he related to me.
Right. I think he related to him because he's definitely a dirtbag piece of shit. Well, my worst Valentine's Day was on Valentine's Day. So I have met this guy. He was really cute, really nice. We have been talking already for like, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 months. Yeah. And, you know, I wasn't really expecting anything for Valentine's Day. Like, because I don't give a fuck about him. Yeah. So I'm like, whatever. Yeah. So he calls me. He's like, I'm going to pay for your babysitter. We're going out.
This is a babysitter.
Yeah, I had 2 kids already.
No, but you paying for the babysitter. Right. You want to go all out for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So continue. I want to hear it.
Right. So we go to Marisco Centro uptown because he knows I'm a Heights girl, even though I was living downtown. He's like, oh, I know you like shit in the Heights. So it's like, where do you like to eat up there? I'm like, Marisco Centro, nigga. Hello. I want fucking moro frito. Hello. So, of course, you know, he takes me there. We have a great dinner. It's me, it's him, his friend's girlfriend, and myself. We're having a great time. Now, you know, everyone goes their separate ways. Now I didn't know where we were going. I had never really been to like a really like hotel because before that I was in a long-term relationship. Mm-hmm. So I had just came out of my relationship with Hector. Yeah. So, you know, I was fresh out the box again. You know, I was fresh meat. So we go to a hotel and I'm like, oh, this is so beautiful. Oh my God. I'm so like astonished by like how great. Oh my God. And then
what happened?
And then we start having sex. And with every
that's what happens in a hotel.
No. Ram.
In a hotel.
With every stroke, this nigga was like, fucking bitch. So, you know, now we're like, doggy style. I turn around. I'm like, you know what? I've had enough of your fucking bitches. One more fucking bitch. One more and I'm leaving. He thought I was joking.
He said fucking bitch one more time.
He said fucking bitch one more time. And I was like, yeah, I'm going home. He was like, what? And I was like, yeah, I don't care.
He didn't even get to finish.
No.
You know, that's the worst thing you could do to a man.
I don't give a fuck.
Is him not allowed to finish?
I told you to stop calling me a fucking bitch.
And now you got blue balls.
Now you got blue balls.
Yeah, man.
No, but that's not even the worst part. We were in like Linden, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Okay, so and you know
I see no one sees
you took
that.
The bus?
Yeah, nigga, no, bitch. He paid a cab. Fuck what I look like to you. You see me? Have you looked at me lately? Do I look like I'm gonna take a motherfucking cab, a fucking bus, a train to you? No, I'm taking a fucking cab. Or you gonna drive me? One or the other, nigga. You don't want me to call my brother. Huh. Anyway, as I was saying.
Yes.
So I went to the hotel little lobby thing and I was like, excuse me, sir, I need a cab service number because I'm going home right now. And the sir was looking at me like, what is wrong with you? I was like, none of your fucking business. Just give me a cab number. When that nigga said $272, I said no.
Get the fuck out of here.
No problem.
$272.
You heard on everything. I
for
walked
cab
over.
Ride?
Yes, I had the receipt. Too
Shit,
bad I lost it.
You was going to Jersey? I mean, to Canada?
I was coming to. I was going to the Bronx.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they was 270.
That's crazy.
So it was from Linden, New Jersey.
That's crazy.
Yes, that's far. It's not right there.
I see.
So I went and I told him, the cab will be here in 3 minutes and it's $273. So please get your money out your pockets. Yeah. Pay this cab because I'm going home. He said, are you serious? Yes, motherfucker. I told you not to call me a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
One more time. So then he proceeded to explain why he was calling me a fucking bitch. And I really didn't care why he was calling me a fucking bitch because I just wanted to go home. Because I was tired of hearing fucking bitch.
For sure.
Fuck that. Like, I don't care how endearing it was in your minds. In mine, it wasn't.
Yeah.
All I kept hearing was fucking.
Yeah, I would have felt the way. Like, where's the animosity coming from?
No, after that, the gifts were fabulous.
Yeah.
I won't.
Did you ever see this guy afterwards?
Well, no. He gave me. He flooded my house with flowers.
Yeah.
He flooded me with a couple of. At the time, I was in love with Milano Blahniks. He brought me like 3 pairs, and I just didn't forgive him.
Never
I was just
forgave
like,
him.
no.
Okay.
No, fuck why? Why would I?
Okay.
You called me a fucking bitch like 172 times.
So you only smashed this dude once.
No.
Okay, then I guess you gave him. You forgave him. You gave him
No,
another
no, no, no,
chance.
no. Before this, I had
Okay.
just told you we were talking for like 7 or 8 months.
All right, I got you.
So we had a little history
Okay,
already
right,
together.
right.
So we were already, schmuckla, schmuckla.
I got you. I got
So,
you.
everything was okay.
Right.
But then this was just the last time he got to hit this.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
what's up.
yeah. That was
All
my
right.
worst Valentine's Day.
That's what's up. You got
Yeah.
more questions? What do you got?
Well,
Yeah.
what I could say to you is,
Yeah.
what is your best... wait, before anything, can I ask you this? Do you
Yeah.
only go to like Malaysia and all those other countries where the cheap whores are at?
What? What you say?
Those where the cheap whores are at. All the cheap hoes are there.
Nah,
in
listen.
all those countries.
No, but for
it's
the
cheap in them countries.
yeah, no, for the most part, like I'll be honest. When I travel overseas, like 90% of the time, I travel with wifey. She come through with me.
It was just a joke.
I know, no, and my brother, he's been with me other
Lance,
places.
he's
Yeah.
so cute.
Yeah, Lance is
He's
cute.
like,
He's a
damn,
cutie,
how old is Lance? He's like 30.
I think Lance will turn this year. I think he just turned 37. So he'll be 38 later on this year.
Yeah, Lance was younger than me. He
He's
was
up there.
such a badass little kid when he was little.
Yeah.
Like, he was one of those little kids that you wanted to hang out the window by his feet because he was so bad. He was bad.
You
They
hear
were
that,
all
Lance?
bad.
They talking shit about you, bro.
Lance,
I'm about to go live on
You were really bad. You used to throw shit at everybody. Not me, thanks God. You were nice to me. Thank God you were nice to me.
That's right, Lance. You remember that. You was nice to her, man.
Yeah,
That's
you were
what's up.
nice to me, but
Yeah,
you were
nah.
mean to everybody. And your other niece, what's his sister's name?
My sister. That's my sister.
That's your sister.
That's my
Janera?
Asumi
Yeah.
is my sister. Janera's my cousin.
Janera's your cousin.
Yeah,
They were
and
all,
SP's my. They all
were
watch.
crazy.
Everybody watching right now
They were
live
all-
and stuff like that.
shout out to all of you.
That's
I
right.
love you. I
That's
have
right.
some fun motherfucking memories of all
Yeah,
of
man.
you.
We all grew up together. We all grew up in
Yeah,
the same
he
house.
used to live
man, which is
across the
great.
street from me
That's
when
right.
I was younger, and he was one of my brother's really good friends, so he was always around.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I remember I used to have a crush on one of their Rick. Wait, what was Rick? What was the other one's name?
Well, Rick or Jay?
Rick and Jay.
Rick and Jay are brothers.
Right, Rick is the shorter one. I don't remember anymore.
They
Rick
both
was the shorter
yeah,
one.
he's the short. He's the younger
Right.
one.
I used to make him toast. That's how you knew I liked him.
You
I was
hear
mad
that, Rick?
domestic.
Yo, Rick, she had a crush on you, man.
Yeah, I did when I was younger. I had a little crush.
You know,
on
we used to
him.
call Rick, man. I'm gonna put him on blast. We used to call him Pretty Rick.
Yeah, I
We used to
remember
call
that.
him-
We used to call him Pretty Rick.
We used to call him Pretty
He was
Rick.
so cute.
Because he was back in the days, man. When I met Rick and his brother Jay back in the days,
His mom owned a bakery on our block.
they these kids, they came to the block. They were the new kids on the block, and these niggas came on some like pretty shit. Like they had the fucking fly DA to the back. Like these
Get
niggas
her
look like
with the popping
these
curls.
niggas look like Italians and shit in the neighborhood. They came looking like the John Gottis and the kids. So all the chicks wanted them. All the chicks. I was jealous as the motherfucker. I was like, you motherfucker, Pretty Rick and his brother Pretty Jay. You know?
No, I used to love them. They used to come
yeah.
to my house. I would make him toast. Only him though. I wouldn't make none of you motherfuckers toast. I would make him toast and hot chocolate. Shout out to Rick.
Pretty Rick. Shout out
The
to Pretty
first
Rick.
time I became domestic. That's how I knew I
Yeah.
was gonna be a great
You know?
housewife. Yeah, but I used to make him toast. But other than
what's
that,
up.
I feel like there's so many countries in Asia that I want to go to just to experience certain things. You know what I mean?
sure.
Like
For sure.
red light district. I just want to look at it. I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to touch. I don't want to buy. No break you buy. None of that. I just want to look.
Okay.
Amsterdam is another place I want to go
Amsterdam is
to.
beautiful.
I would love to
You've
go to
gone to
Malaysia,
Amsterdam?
though.
I've never been
I'm
to
taking my
Amsterdam.
first
I've never
flight for
been
the
there.
first time on the
Where to?
27th
Where
to
to?
Puerto
She's
Rico.
going to Puerto Rico.
Well, Puerto
Blah,
Rico's
blah, blah.
domestic, but
Yeah.
listen.
It's that I never flew out before, so it's
Okay.
for my first
in
time.
due
So
time,
I can't
in
wait.
due time, due time.
Yeah,
Everything,
once I take that first flight, I'm gonna
Yeah.
want to travel the whole entire world.
You're gonna love that, and you're gonna love that because you know what it does. What travel does, it turns you into like a storyteller because
Yeah,
like
you
the
have
stuff
so
you
much
see
shit
when
to
you go
do.
overseas. I'll say one story. Like I remember I was in South America, right? And I was in this city. I was in Bolivia. Now Bolivia is like in the Andes, like the Andes mountains are very
Yes,
elevated.
beautiful, gorgeous
So
Amazons.
the people who live up there in the mountains, they're Indian. Like they never mixed with like the white Spaniards and stuff.
And they have a whole different dialect.
Dialect. Some of them have a different language.
Yeah.
So when I was up there in the Andes, and I ran into like this Native American man who lived up there, and he never seen me before. This was during like Obama's presidency, so the only other black man he knew about was Obama. He was like, "Yo, Obama, that's you?" I was like, "Nah, I'm not Obama, but if you want to call me Obama, that's fine. It's all good." So, you know, but the dude, he was like shocked to meet somebody like, cause he never met anybody. He's like, what the fuck are you doing here in the mountains? I said, nigga, I'm a traveler. Y'all, I be all over the place.
Right,
I be in the deserts, the valleys, the mountains, the seas. I'm everywhere. So after being in a cab ride with this indigenous man from the Andes, you know, when I was leaving, he shook my hand. He started crying and shit. And he was like, yo, I'll never forget this moment. I was like, I'll never forget it either.
Oh, shit.
You know?
Yeah, nigga, like.
And the dude, he was a cool dude. He was real. And this was when we were going from La Paz. We was actually going from Lima, Peru. We was going to La Paz, Bolivia. And we had to cross the border, but it was a hell of a...
Their food is amazing. Yeah. I need
to learn some Spanish.
Food. Oh, girl, yeah, you do.
Yeah, because I'm going to Puerto Rico.
Out of all the countries you've been to, what's your favorite food?
My favorite food is Mediterranean food of all the countries. Like, I love that Mediterranean cuisine. Like, straight up.
So do I.
You know, Mediterranean cuisine, which encompasses like hummus and grape leaves and lamb and stuff like that. And it's just great.
Bread,
it's just great. Pita bread, all that stuff is good, you know.
That.
And when you go to the Middle East, in particular, like they have a lot of that cuisine out there, and you fall in love with that cuisine. That's what makes you want to speak the language. You want to tell their mother, like, "Yo, can you serve me another plate, mama?" You know?
Please, I love that shit, mama. Thank you. There's my exes had some family that were from Lebanon, and I had this salad from that. Literally, I just want to go to Lebanon just to eat. Like literally, I just want to go to Lebanon just to eat. That's all, just to eat.
Lebanon is beautiful. I would encourage, like, Lebanon, I mean, right now, currently, Lebanon is going through some, like, financial problems, so people kind of, like, rioting in the streets because the government has, like, misappropriated funds and they mismanaged their money, so people are losing jobs. Welcome to America. Yeah, it's messed up. But so in Lebanon right now, because of that, but Lebanon under normal circumstances, when the economy starts to kick back up again, like Lebanon is a beautiful place. They call Beirut like the Paris of the Middle East.
I could imagine.
It's a beautiful place, and the people in Lebanon are very friendly and very warm and beautiful and all kind of things. So I got a shout outs to Lebanon. I love Lebanon. I had a great time over there.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's so many countries out here that we really don't even get to know anything about because they teach us nothing about all these other little countries. There's so many riches
because the history courses here in America, you know, they don't want to really tell you what it's about. You know, it's more Eurocentric, and they want you to really know more about Europe. But
first of all, let's be real though. Even the shit that they teach us about Europe is not really true. Columbus didn't discover shit.
Absolutely not.
I mean, when he came here, there was already people here. I mean, look at when he went to our country, because Ramsey's Dominican, just as I am. He did the same shit in our country. He supposedly he went to conquer something, but you didn't conquer shit.
They went to conquer. You know, it's funny. Last night I just finished watching a movie called The Liberator, and it's based on this guy Simón Bolivar, who basically liberated South America from Spanish colonial rule. Like if you go to South America, places like Colombia, Venezuela, and Ecuador, like Simón Bolivar is like they revere him because he said, "Yo, I'm not dealing with these Spaniards no more." Because during that time, the Spaniards had already controlled Latin America for 300 years, and they were very brutal and ruthless and relentless. So you know, Simón Bolivar basically decided to like rise up in arms, and they kicked the Spaniards' asses, and they liberated South America, and it's a good movie. It's called The Liberator.
I'm gonna watch that. I love history.
It's with the actor Edgar Ramirez. I think he's a great actor too.
Oh yeah, I have to check
shout outs to Edgar Ramirez.
I have to check that out. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I feel like we have so much rich history that we know nothing of yet. Like I imagine there are so many women that don't know that the first woman to invent a sanitary pad was black. Yeah, did you know that?
The what? Say it again.
The first woman to invent a sanitary pad was black.
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
I mean, it's crazy to know how many women inventors literally exist. Like, it's crazy how there's so many shit that they invented that white people have taken credit for that they didn't do, that it comes out now that they did it.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's funny. It's funny, like you say that because of all like the stereotypes and all the isms that this country had, like with, you know, women not being able to vote or get educated, and blacks not being able to vote and being educated. You imagine if we would have had a system where everyone would have had actual equal rights, and now you have more people in the intellectual gene pool, that you have more people contributing to the advancement of human civilization. And where will we be if we allowed back then women to be doctors and scientists, blacks to be doctors and scientists? You understand?
Shit.
So
yeah,
so it's important that
but
you
that
know
was the problem.
This was the problem, that there was too much discrimination.
Even now, I mean, look, let's talk about that real quick. You know what sucks? I feel like now as women, you know what we deal with, that like there's so much statistic about like, oh, so you've slept with who, you've been with that, and it's like, no, bro, like, why can't you just see me for who I am? Don't wonder what I've done, where I've been. That's none of your fucking concern. All you should be wondering is what I'm doing now. What are we doing now?
People be stuck on the past.
And it's like,
you know,
why? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like men have this perception that's so fucked up. Like, y'all wanna cheat on women, like cheat on the good women with women that ain't shit, but you don't want to marry the ain't shit bitch. But you want to be with the ain't shit. 99.9% of the time, the ain't shit bitch is the one that got your heart. You know what I mean? But you rather, because of society, nah, fuck that shit. If you love somebody, love for who they are, for what they give you, for what they. Fuck all the bullshit. What should you care?
That's right.
If you would marry the whole.
That's right. You know, listen, it is what it is. It is what it is.
That's how I feel. I mean, like, you know,
way.
because I feel like that about guys now. Guys now, when I'm newly single. So it's like, it's rough out here. It's really rough out here for a pimp. It's so rough out here for a pimp that, I'd rather hang up my heels than play. Like, dead ass serious. I don't want to dance. I'm tired. I'm good.
I'm happily married. Not married yet, but I'm happily married.
No, I'm single as a Pringle.
Okay.
And I feel like being single sucks because it does.
It makes you realize, like, damn, I'm so lonely.
No,
well,
bitch.
This time of year, it makes you realize it. But then,
I'm not so lonely.
It's okay. I'll get you a box of chocolates and some roses.
No. I'm not lonely. I'm not lonely at all. But it's more of like, it's just the way people perceive things. The way people are so fucking, I don't want to deal with you're not honest. You want to lie to me. I don't want to deal with that shit. Like, how about you tell me your situation?
Listen, I think honestly, if all relationships start with 100% honesty,
they would work out.
They will work out. So
100%.
Like if a girl if a woman or a man gets with a woman, whatever, but like say, a woman gets with a man and she tells the dude, listen, you ain't the only nigga I'm gonna be fucking around with, So if you like me, we could fuck around, but just know that I'm also fucking with this dude, whatever.
Right.
If a man said the same thing, like, listen, sweetheart, you're not the only woman I'm fucking around with, and that's just one aspect of honesty. That way, there's no deception. I think the problem comes in when people tell you one thing and they say, okay, you're the only one and whatever, and then there's deception involved and stuff like that. And we've all been deceptive. Like, listen, I've been guilty of making plenty of mistakes, as well as people that I've been involved with have made mistakes against me. But the reality is that you have to look at your mistakes and realize what you did wrong so that you can learn from your mistakes and not do those same mistakes again. Because we are human, and we're gonna make mistakes until we die. But the key is to learn from your mistakes so that you don't make the same mistake once. And
I feel like, honestly, I don't even feel like they're mistakes. They're lessons.
Yeah.
Everything is a lesson. Like, I always look at everything that happens to me like, that wasn't a mistake. That was a lesson, bitch. You were fucking, your eyes were like, they were bandaged. You weren't really looking. So now you peaked and now you're like, oh, really? No, bitch. It was happening the whole time. You just really weren't paying attention. That's not
right. You wasn't paying attention at all.
So at the same time, it's like, I feel like, rip the bandage off. Just keep it a buck. Yeah. If you can't like me on my worst day, don't like me on my best day.
That's right. And to add to this whole thing, like, people need to realize that learning in itself is a lifelong experience. Like,
that's
you could be 65, 66,
and you're still learning.
You're still learning new stuff.
Nobody
knows everything. And anybody who says they know it all, they don't know shit.
Thank you. Know what I'm saying? That's this new generation though, that I want to punch them in the throat every once in a while.
Why you look at me when you say that?
Because you're fresh.
She looked right at me when she said that.
I'm sorry. You're fresh meat. I have to look at you. But I feel like y'all generation doesn't get it. Like y'all really think like y'all know everything and y'all don't know shit. The same way we thought we knew everything and we didn't know shit.
Yeah.
And it's
Nah,
like,
yeah, I'm not
just
gonna
take a
gas it
minute.
like I know everything because I
Listen.
don't. There's still stuff that I learn each day by day when it comes. So,
But at the moment when you're going through something, you're like, I know. And it's
no,
like,
yeah,
no,
I think
motherfucker,
everybody
you
does
don't
that
know.
though. Just as a phase,
As
everybody
you
does
know, when
that.
you get to our age,
Yeah.
we stop and we listen and we reflect and we're
Yes.
like, wait, hold
Yes.
on. Maybe I am being stubborn.
Yeah.
Maybe I am being an asshole.
You said the key
you're
word,
accountable.
listening. People have to sometimes like sit back and listen. That way, when you listen, you understand more.
What's one of my
communication is more than
favorite
just
things
talking,
when
it's
I'm in an
listening.
argument to tell people?
Yeah.
Don't hear me. Listen to me.
Listen to me. That's
Because
right.
you're hearing me, but you're not listening
That's
to
right.
me.
That's right.
So if you're hearing me, you're having selective hearing. You're hearing what the fuck you want to hear. You're not really getting my
like
message. You're not understanding me. But if you listen to me, then you're going to comprehend. You're going to feel, and you're going to get it. But
because sometimes it goes through one ear and comes out the other.
Yeah. So
99.999% of the time it comes out that way.
So let's move on to the next topic. What do you got?
Look, I love how Ramsey's on 10 all day, every day.
10 every day.
Right.
That's right. All day, every day.
I know you've been married for how long?
No, I haven't been. Well, I've been with my wife now, on and off, but mostly on for about 16 years.
I was gonna say 15 because my recollection.
Because my youngest son, my oldest son, my oldest boy, he's 14. He'll be turning 15 this year. And it's crazy when I say that because I'm like, damn, this motherfucker he's gonna be 15 years old.
Yo, and they're so cute. They're so adorable.
And my son, my 14-year-old, like he's 5'10", like the motherfucker's tall. But I still whip that nigga ass. I want him to
Let's put these gloves on real quick.
Damn, I lost my feed. I guess it's all good. My battery died. But it's all good. But no,
Relationship for 16 years on and off with your wife.
Yeah, but we've been married. I met my wife in 2005 at the gym. She was working at the gym. I saw her. I was like, look at the little cutie.
It's a gym love story.
But so I met my wife at the gym, and then we started dating. Whatever. This was 2005. My son was born in late 2006. My oldest boy, Nero, and then
Why did you name him Nero?
That's a good question. So I'm a historian, as we know. Like I'm a
right?
historian.
Yes.
So Nero was like he was a Roman emperor, but he was like one of the most like known Roman emperors, And being that he was a Roman emperor, I wanted to name my son. I really like I knew about the story of Nero.
Right.
And and I was like, let me name him Nero.
Yeah, it's a powerful name.
Yeah,
I think all your sons have powerful names.
That's right.
Yeah, I love.
Yeah,
I
it's better
love
to be
that,
unique though.
Unique,
So
yeah.
No,
that's what
I
it is.
listen. I feel like your name molds you.
Yeah.
Like I used to hate my name. Because
I hate my name.
Come
It's
on,
okay.
a Dominican
What's your
girl.
name again?
Chastity.
Chastity,
Yeah.
chastity belt.
Like a chastity belt.
I hate it, you guys. Get me a new name.
We can't get you a new name. Sorry,
I'm gonna get myself a new name. No, let me stop.
It's all right. It's like what? It's like $700 to change your name. We'll change it.
No,
What do
I'm
you want to
done.
be? You want to be Annabelle? What do you want to be?
She wants to be
Sarah.
She wants to be Karen.
You want to be Karen or
I
Karen?
look like I want to be a Karen.
You want to be a Stephanie?
She want to be a Karen.
No, I think I'm good with chastity.
I used to call her Chassis Baby.
Man,
when
that's
she
what's
was
up.
little. It
That's
was my
what's up.
Chassis Baby. I mean, I used to hate my name because, it's Towny. And everybody made fun of that shit. Y'all were the first ones.
And we were the first ones.
Right. So y'all traumatized me. So, I used to be like, I don't care. And then when I realized that my name is so fucking powerful, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all motherfuckers.
What's your name means? What's it mean?
It's the sandy coat of a lion, cause raw, nigga, raw.
That's what's up. See?
I'm a lion. Hello, say it. I'm a lion. And not only that,
That's
I was
right.
named
Preach.
after Miss Universe 1974, Tawny
Okay.
Little. That's why I'm so
Okay.
beautiful.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, see?
Okay.
So I'm so gorgeous, cause I am the prettier sister in every aspect. Brother and sister, I'm prettier.
How's
Thanks.
your older sister doing? She's all right?
My sister Laura is doing great. She
Okay.
has she has a daughter.
I didn't know that.
Emma. Oh my God, Emma.
I thought your sister's name was Cookie.
No, my sister's name is Laura.
It's not Cookie?
Cookie, if you're listening to this, it wasn't me. It was him. So don't be mad at me.
I thought her name
Be
was
mad
Cookie.
at him.
I didn't know her name was Laura.
No, my sister's name is Laura Irene.
So where did we get Cookie from?
I don't know why my sister called her Cookie. Because in Spanish, it's cookie.
It's
That's-
cookie?
yeah,
Oh, I thought it was cookie.
No. Don't make my sister kill me.
Nah,
Mikey.
nah.
No, let's not. Don't you dare go on to the next sibling, because we'll fight in
Nah,
here.
we
You go
ain't
on
fighting.
to the
We ain't
next
fighting.
sibling.
We ain't fighting.
We gonna fight up in here.
Nah,
Don't
nah.
bring up the next sibling.
Nah, that's my dog right
All
there.
right, make sure you keep the dog there, because
That's
the
my
dog
dog.
and me will fight you.
That's
Don't
my
play
dog
with the
right
dog. So anyway, going back to that, as I was saying, but I have a funny story when it comes to his name. He got married.
Yeah, okay.
So for his
He got married
wedding,
legally?
yeah,
Okay.
him and Naima
Okay.
are married
Legally
legally.
married.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love the fact that their wedding I think they got married by around the San Gennaro feast,
Okay.
and like their ticket number was like like 101. So it was funny, because they've been together 20 fucking years. Can you believe Naima and Michael have been together for 20 years?
I think he told me 22 to be exact.
Oh
if I'm not
right, yeah.
mistaken.
Well, they've been married now for like 2.
I saw him. He came by the other day to the job. He told me he's been with his wife now like 22 years, something like that.
Yeah. My daughter's gonna be like about
Stefan,
22.
how old is Stefan?
Stefan is like 18,
right?
19. Yeah,
That's crazy. I remember when Stefan was born.
Shanice, if you see his daughter Shanice, she's like a male version of Michael with hair.
I seen her one time many years ago. She does look exactly like your
I
brother.
mean, like she looks like Liza.
Nah, she don't look shit like Liza. She look like your brother.
She looks a little like Liza,
looks
but
just
she looks
like your
just like
brother.
my brother,
Nah,
just
she
with
look-
hair.
she like your brother.
Liza was my brother's ex-girlfriend. They're like, oh my gosh.
She looks just like your brother.
She's his first baby mama.
And Shanice gotta be like how old now?
She's 20.
20 what?
Shit.
She gotta be
28.
Like 28.
Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah.
Damn, 28 years old already?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, 28.
Where the fuck does the time go?
I don't know, because I be trying to figure it out. You know what's crazy? That I hadn't seen her in like years.
Yeah.
So when I saw her again, she was like 20.
Yeah.
And it was great to like see her as a woman. Like, oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
God, like you're so much like your father. Even though you haven't been around him, you're so much like him.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's crazy. And Alheni, you ever met Mike?
Alheni.
Yeah, Mike.
I never really met him like that, but because I know he was raised with his mother, but I know Mike Alheni.
Yeah, Alheni looks so much like us too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Your brother
Like,
got strong genes. That's
we
why.
definitely do
Yeah,
have some
I know.
strong genes.
Yeah,
Well, with your daughters, I think
Jade.
Jade looks most like you.
Yeah, she definitely
does look
That's
most
your
like
twin.
you.
She's my twin.
Yeah. The
That's only 'cause
older
she's
one,
white.
not really.
Yeah, and the little one.
And the little one, you don't really put
But
too
they
many
do
pictures
have
of the
your
little one
features,
like that. I don't
though.
really have.
Yeah, well, because the little one, she's like,
How old is she now?
she's 10,
All right.
and it's just like, I'm going through shelter shock with her.
Yeah.
Like, she's a 10-year-old with like a whole 15-year-old demeanor and body, and I'm like, oh, can you hide that?
Yeah.
Where did that
Kids.
come from?
These kids.
I'm sorry, I didn't give you that milk with that extra shit in it. So it's like, it's crazy to me. Like, this bitch never ate baby food from a jar. I made her everything natural. So it's like, where did this come from?
Yeah.
Where? Can we put it away somewhere? Because I'm not ready for it. I didn't go through that with Jalen and Jade. It was gradual.
Yeah.
So I was mentally prepared.
Yeah.
Not with her. With her, it's just like, oh, you're hot and you're 10.
That's good. That's good.
I'm going to keep you in a
All right.
cage.
But see, what we realize is that with every kid, you learn to be more of a parent. So since she's the last
Say it
one,
louder.
you know what you got to do. So that's good.
Yeah,
That's good
I
sign.
mean, with her, she is a bitch with all caps.
Yeah.
And as like with all caps and exclamation points, like like she is a royal. She's a Capricorn. She's a bitch.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I will say, like, she's so loving and so giving that I look past the bitchiness. But I feel sorry for, like, the world when she turns 18 because her attitude is insane. And, I feel like as a mother, I don't want them to be different from who they are because that's how you get lost and you lose your identity. Yeah. I want them always... My 2 oldest one are very well grounded, and that's my biggest shit. I don't want them to be like, let's say like me, I was in my 20s figuring myself out. No, bitch, figure yourself out when you're fucking 5. Yeah. And when you get to your teens and your 20s, you already know who you are, where you're going, and what you're doing, and you're very driven and straightforward. That's right. I don't want no dizzy bitches in my house because I don't got patience for that shit.
That's what's up. That's what's
You
up.
know, having Michael as an older brother wasn't fun, obviously.
Yeah, listen.
And you guys were all my older
It
brothers
still
too.
turned out to be very good. So
Thank
you're
you.
all right,
I was a prude though, bro. I was a prude. I should have gone to so many hooky parties.
Yeah.
I should have done so many things that I didn't do. Then now I encourage my kids, like, go out, have fun, do things. Don't have sex, but have fun and do things. Right. I mean, you know, I wasn't out having sex or anything because Michael ruined my sexual experience.
Yeah? Wow, what'd he do?
He took me to church,
Yeah.
to St. Elizabeth,
Yeah.
licked all his fingers,
Ew.
and then touched the stainless glass window.
Why would he do that?
And he told me that all those smudges that I saw,
Yeah.
that's how my vagina would look if I had sex with random people.
He told you that shit?
Yes. So I never had random sex. So I've never had a one-night stand, proudly. I can
crazy.
proudly say
I
that.
don't know why the fuck Mike would tell you some crazy shit like that.
Yeah, because he just stopped me from having sex. Yeah. Because I truly, that put a... What? My insides will look that way? No, not I. I am fresh. I am great. I am pure. I will never look like that. The soul can't take me. I was like, yeah, no, you soul demons can't have me.
Yeah.
Even though my brother was a whore. My brother was like a whore.
Yes.
I mean, you all were whore. Oh my God. Do you remember that bitch that lived in your building on like the 4th floor that she used to sing Sinead O'Connor to Michael? She didn't speak no English. Damn, I forgot her name.
Vaguely.
Oh, you have to remember her. She was hot
It's been
too.
so many years, man.
It has been so many
You
years.
know, a lot of shit has transpired since
Yeah,
we was kids,
man,
you know?
it has.
So people
This
forget
girl
memories.
used
Yeah,
to
memories
sing,
fade.
Nothing compares. Nothing compares to you. From the one window to the other window. Yo, I would look at my brother like, are we really going through this right now? Is this bitch singing Sinead O'Connor? Yo, bro, she used to play that shit mad loud. Nothing compares. He's gonna kill me, but nothing compares to Jew. And that's how she would say Jew. Jew.
It's like, you know, your brother, and I'm gonna put him on blast right now.
Right, 'cause he's a hoe.
Your brother was a pretty motherfucker.
He was a
You know what
hoe.
I'm saying? Like the nigga was like one of the prettiest niggas in the crew. You know, like this nigga had the fucking like the hair and shit. And it's funny because him and Pretty Ricky and his brother, like these niggas all had beautiful hair and now they all bald. You know?
Michael, I didn't say nothing.
These
I didn't
niggas
laugh. It was him.
These
He said you
motherfuckers
were
all had
bald.
like the beautiful hair when they were young and now they all bald.
It's alright,
You know?
because my brother is Mr. Clean looking sexy.
Yeah, no, he's my man, but he bald now, so it's all good. What happened to your head, nigga?
Michael, I didn't laugh. I'm just saying though, Rams. Like, I mean, you know, you still got a full head of hair and shit.
Yeah, you
but
right.
your hairline's still there and shit.
That's right. That's
but,
right.
I mean, everybody else, they've lost their hair.
They
Lost his hair.
lost his hair. That shit
Mike
gone.
lost his hair.
That shit gone.
Has
So
Ed
we
lost
have a moment
his
of
hair?
silence for
Right,
those
for
hairs.
For the
you know?
hair loss. Moment of silence for the hair loss. For all the bald motherfuckers
Yeah,
out there.
man.
But let me say something. Bald men are fucking sexy.
Listen, I'm sure they are.
Bald men. No, they are. Bald men are sexy.
I don't find no man sexy, but
Obvious. Do you
I like
find
my
bald
man with
women
his full head of
sexy?
dreads.
Do you find bald women
I
sexy?
never dealt with a bald woman before, and I don't think I would find a bald woman sexy.
No, you don't
Nah.
think like if
You're gonna have
you
to
know she
smack
had
her
no
head.
hair, you would think she's sexy.
I probably want
anyway?
to smack in the back of their head.
Oh man,
Yeah, that's it, you know?
I mean, I feel like men find the weirdest shit sexy. Like y'all like mad weird. Like yeah, y'all like face and ass and titties and shit, but y'all be some weird motherfuckers.
Well, I'll be honest.
What's your fetish?
I like thick women. Like my wife, she works out, and sometimes she wants to get like very thin, you know. But I don't want her to get thin. I want her to stay thick. And I know, for her, she'll tell me, well, I want to look the way I want to look, and I'll be like, that's fine. You can look the way you want to look. But if you ask me, I want her to stay thick. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because that's your preference.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
like the
You know what
meat.
I'm
You
saying?
want something
I
to
want the
grab
meat.
onto.
I want the meat.
You
yeah.
want the meat, all the meat.
I'm like
I hear
Arby's.
you.
Show me the meat. Yeah. We
like,
got the meat.
We got the meat.
You
I
know?
hear you though, babe. I hear you. I want all the
Yeah.
meat too, but I'm just saying sometimes you can't have all the meat.
That's different meat. I don't fuck with that shit.
I'm just saying sometimes you want the meat, you know. But anyway, other than I feel like There's men just don't know how to be real. I mean, you know, Rams,
some
you
dudes
are
don't. Some dudes don't.
You're a because you're a dog. I've seen you in action.
Well,
before you were married.
Before
you were married. Let me just throw that out there. Before he was married.
No, I used to be. But the reality is that a lot of that behavior, that behaviorism comes because we didn't have proper guidance growing up. Like my father was a horrible
player.
father. Yeah, he was a bad influence. So I remember my father when I was a kid, like I remember being a kid, like 5, 6, 7 years old, and he would take me to like all his girlfriend's houses. And he'd be like, yo, this is my girlfriend's son. This is my girlfriend's son. This is my
meet them.
son.
Be your brothers.
Yeah, and it was something where like, you know, you think back and it's something like, I would never do no shit like that to my kid. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
of
don't
course.
do no shit like that. Because what you don't realize that what you're doing is you causing like trauma because they seeing that they don't value women. When they see that shit, they look at women as an object, as a piece of meat.
But that is the problem now, that women are a piece of meat.
Well, if you teach men not to objectify women and not to look at them as
good luck.
then,
Good luck.
You know,
because
listen, there's some
listen,
dudes that are trying.
let's think about what does the music tell you now? Music calls us bitches, hoes,
And all that extra stuff.
All that extra stuff, yeah.
They don't. There's back in the days, at least back in our days, niggas was talking about let's get married, let's have a family.
Get married. Can we get married?
Sing it, baby. Jagged Edge. Go ahead. You already know, cause that's my shit too.
Yeah.
But you know, Jodeci.
Yeah.
Fucking, I said Jodeci. Sorry, Jodeci.
I
love you. Yeah, I was thinking about Jada Kiss real quick, but Jada Kiss, you were kind of harsh. You were calling us all bitches and hoes, but I still love you, Jada Kiss.
You know what song I was thinking about earlier when we were talking about memories? I was thinking about that song, Faded Pictures in a Broken Glass. But who sang that? Remember, you DJ? Faded pictures in a broken glass, like a memory village. What a woman is feeling. You don't remember that?
Oh my God. I'm trying to think about who sings it.
You don't know what I'm talking about? DJ, you don't know that song?
He's not a DJ.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, he's not the DJ. He's the mastermind, the sir, the mister, the broadcaster.
I thought you, my bad.
No, he is not the DJ.
Okay.
He is not the DJ. But regardless of the DJ, I remember that song too.
I like that accent, you know.
Thank you. It comes on every once in a while.
You know?
Thank you, very British. Because I love teas and crumpets.
Have you been to London?
Oh, I must go to London.
You have to go. You have to go to the south of London. It's beautiful.
Ew, darling, when I go to London, let me just tell you.
You're gonna run into Idris Elba.
I love him, and he's so sexy. I just want him to talk to me and let me look at his beautiful chocolate skin. I don't know what it is about him. He's like extra chocolatey.
Yeah, he is extra chocolatey.
I'm like,
Not to me though. I don't like.
No, but he's like such a dark chocolate. Where I'm like, let me slurp you. Let me just
Idris Elba? You know who he is? Idris Elba?
Oh, he's
you
so
know who
fine.
Idris Elba is?
You would think he's American, but he is not. He is sexy.
Who Idris Elba is?
She's 19.
You seen that movie?
Yeah, I'm only 19.
Okay. You seen that movie Hobbs and Shaw?
Yeah.
You see the bad guy, the black guy?
Yeah.
The sexy.
Oh,
Sexy.
see, I know
Wait.
people more so by face and not by name.
Sexy black man. Say
Yeah.
that again. Because he
Yes.
is like a tall cup of hot chocolate. Like
That's my brother.
That's your brother.
My brother.
I need to meet your brother.
That's my brother.
Cause I will slurp your brother. I will like your brother. Can I have your
let's get
brother?
back to this side of the pond. They would speak American now. We're
No,
gonna go back
no.
to speaking with a U.S. accent
I
because
really
you know
like
what?
that,
This is
man.
fucking America.
Yeah,
And fuck
fuck
those
Amer-
fucked up teeth British having motherfuckers.
No,
yo.
I like their teas and crumpets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
All
like
right.
their teas. I like English tea, breakfast tea. I like all their
All right,
teas.
all right, good,
They're
good,
not
good,
bad. They're
good,
pretty
good.
cool.
That's what's up.
I mean, listen, I feel like America's not the best country to be in.
No, you're right. It's not. We
It's
find
not.
ourselves in being, but we have a lot of problems. that we gotta fix.
Hello.
Yeah,
I mean, listen, I don't want to be my show to be, too much about this racism stuff, but it's so crazy how racist America is. America is so racist that it's
Yes, it is, to this
disgusting.
day. And then what made problems worse is that when Trump became president, all these racist niggas started coming out of the woodworks. They started coming out of bushes and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
where did
like,
y'all come
listen.
from?
Bro, you know what's crazy? Like, KKK have been asleep for how many centuries?
And when Bush, and when
Them
Trump
niggas
won,
were like, hola, estoy aquí.
That's
KKK.
KKK.
No hay sábana blancas nowhere. Like, you couldn't find a white sheet nowhere, nigga. They had them all.
Charlie, why you think the toilet paper disappeared? They didn't even want to put toilet paper on top of you. They was like, we controlling all the white sheets.
All the white shit. That's
We
mine.
got all the shit, you know?
No, it's crazy though. Like how he also would like navigate it to be such a. No, those are people that I don't know who they are. Those are bad people. There are bad seeds in every kind of people. But other than that, there were great people protesting. What the fuck are you talking about?
Exactly.
But when MLB came through, it was
BLM.
like.
BLM.
Oh, I did say. What did I say?
You said MLB.
I said MLB. Yeah, Black Lives Matter. Oh,
You
sorry.
said Martin Luther King
I
Boulevard.
said Martin Luther King Boulevard. My bad. I've had a little bit too much wine and Hennessy.
Yeah.
But regardless
It's all
of
good.
that, I feel like BLM, which, you know, I love you guys. Hawk, I can't wait for you on my show. He's gonna be here too soon. I can't wait
he's
to
gonna be here?
I know him personally. He's
Hawk
such
is my dude. Yeah, Hawk is my dude.
So he used to come to Sammy's to shop.
Yeah.
That's how I met him. His sister was running for the Senate in the Bronx, and
didn't know that, but
unfortunately,
Hawk is my dude. That's my man
let me
right
tell you,
there.
out of all the people I've come across in working in Sammy's on 161, he is one of. I didn't know who he was at first.
Hawk Williams, that's
And
my man, bro.
when I met him and I understood him, because fuck what he does. Well, you understand him as a person and what he stands for.
Yeah.
That's when you really get to know him and love him and like him and really want to fucking push forward with anything he does, because he's an amazing man.
Absolutely.
He stands up for all of us, even when we don't want to stand up for ourselves. He's a great nigga. I love the charity work that they do. Even while the whole pandemic was going on, they were going out giving out groceries. You know, like he definitely does. Yeah, he does a lot of charity work for the community. 161 cannot say that Hawk Newman does not give them 100%, because he does. He dead ass goes out there. Food, Christmas, he gives out Christmas gifts, bicycles, computers, cell phones. Like, you know, he really gives back to the community. If he sees an injustice going on, he will stop and help. So I appreciate him 100%. So shout out to Hawk. I can't wait till you're on here with me talking.
You know who will be a good guy too if you could get him? I mean, you know, this guy's a rapper. People know him.
Who?
Immortal Technique. You heard of this dude? Immortal Technique. I know him. He's my man too. Like I'm gonna try to reach out to him.
Right.
And he's internationally known. This dude is good.
So plug him in,
and
bro.
I'm gonna see if I could get him. But he's very deep. Smart motherfucker.
All right, I'll get.
Peruvian. But my man's a smart motherfucker.
Bring my nigga
And he
down.
reps Harlem hard. Famous.
Harlem.
My man has built schools in Afghanistan.
That's what I'm talking.
Yeah,
See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
He's a deep dude. Immortal Technique. Like I said, he's a deep motherfucker. That's my
I
man
would
right
love
there.
to have him on. Like,
I be catching him in Flor de Mayo on 84th Street, eating
yes.
over there.
Shout out to Flor de Mayo. I
That's
love
right.
Flor de Mayo
Flor de Mayo is the
nutties.
shit. Flor de
Yeah,
Mayo is
them
the
nutties
shit.
will get you fucked up from the
What?
flow up.
2 nutties and you done.
Right, 2 nutties and you don't know. If you try to drink 3, I feel sorry for you.
I feel sorry for you.
Yeah, I drank 3 one day.
Yeah.
I
You
saw.
drank 3?
Yo,
Oh, you out of your mind. You
it's
crazy.
so funny that I say that, because the last time I drank 3 nutties, I saw Omar and his wife and the twins
Get outta
outside of Flor de Mayo. Yeah,
With the twins? They
With
was
the
getting it?
twins,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
they were-
Omar, you're a bad influence to the twins.
no, they weren't having nutties. Omar, I didn't see you drinking a nutty because you were outside.
No, Omar, if he went in there, he had a nutty. I know that motherfucker. He drink nutties.
I love Omar.
He drink nutties,
Omar is
yeah.
another childhood friend of
Omar's
ours.
my nigga, but he be drinking nutties too.
Yeah,
I know
he be
that
drinking
nigga.
them nutties.
If I'm saying anything wrong, Omar, you call me out on that
Oh
shit.
shit!
You got
but-
my number, motherfucker.
But you already know we ain't talking shit, because we
Yeah.
all love them nutties. Oh my god, do you remember back in our days,
Yeah.
the nutties from the barbershops, bro?
Oh yeah, those are the fake nutties. But man, motherfuckers was buying them because that's what the hood. They were hood nutties. So basically, every barbershop would sell.
I think everybody had the hood nutties.
Yeah, every barbershop would sell. And it
Every
tasted
summer that
nothing
comes
like,
around.
Yeah, it tasted nothing like the original nutty.
No,
but
hell no, it tasted
motherfuckers-
like fucking Robitussin.
Like Robitussin. Exactly like Robitussin. Exactly like Robitussin, yo. You drank that shit. If you had a cold, the cold was gone, yo.
Yo, dead ass.
Yeah, man. That shit was the hood nutty. Yeah.
No, them hood nutties were serious,
Exactly
bro.
like
You be like,
Robitussin.
yo me voy a morir. Or, nah, I drank that hood nutty. I'm good.
Yeah, the hood nutties, forget about it.
That's why I
That shit was
say,
big.
you know, us 80s, 75, 80s, we gonna survive everything.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what the golden era, like from 75 to 85.
Hello.
That's it.
Our
Listen,
era.
that was. Listen, those 10 years, from 75 to 85. That's when
we
they
were
mattered.
perfect.
That's when if you were born
Thank
from
you.
75 to 85,
You had a
know
great
what
life.
the fuck I'm talking about.
You know what the fuck we talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
We had that cocaine life,
I'm telling
that
you.
great life, that Miami Vice life. Y'all don't know nothing about that shit.
don't
Ain't
know
no
nothing
money
about
in
that.
these streets.
Nah.
Yo, Rams,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
talk real quick.
Yeah, real quick before I
we
be out,
live.
'cause I gotta
right.
start getting ready.
Now
Go.
we all out in like 9 minutes.
All right, say no more.
Right. So I don't know if you remember the twins, Davi and damn, I forgot the other one's name, but one of them died. They were my next door
Twins?
neighbors.
I don't know. Yeah.
The twins from our block from 192nd and St. Nick that they used to sell hella fucking.
I don't remember them motherfuckers.
They killed one of them. They decapitated him.
They decapitated him.
Yeah,
God damn,
They were my next door neighbors.
Man, they
yeah.
really wanted him dead.
Yeah.
They really wanted him dead.
They decapitated that so his
Get
twin
outta
could
here.
find him. Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
don't.
horrible.
I don't remember. You remember them?
Yes,
They were
I-
the.
it's
They,
been so
them-
many-
they didn't last long. They
It's
were
been so
only there
many
for like
years.
2 years.
Yeah.
You know, and they lived next to me. That's why I remember them, and that impacted me. You know, you come home
Wow.
and you find a head.
Yeah.
You're like, oh,
Yeah.
is that a head? Yes,
that
it
is.
is.
That
Run
is.
back downstairs.
That's crazy.
My grandma lived on the second floor,
Yeah.
but living in 192nd, definitely, I can honestly say, living in the Heights. Period.
Yeah.
It like gave you like anything can happen, and you just learn how not to panic.
That's right.
How just
That's
look at it
right.
and be like, todo está bien.
That's
Everything
right.
is going to be
What
okay.
you learn, and you know, whatever didn't kill you, make you strong.
Hell yeah. That's why I say Corona
facts.
can't get us.
That's facts. That's
Because
facts.
we
That's
done
facts.
swam in places
Yeah,
nobody should have swam.
yeah, that's facts.
We done ate shit nobody should have ate.
Yeah.
We done did shit nobody should
That's
have did.
facts. That's
But we
facts.
did it. I mean, and you know what? I can honestly say growing up with you, I have so many fond memories of you guys. Like, I'm glad that I grew up with you guys because of you guys, I am such a cunt ass bitch to these niggas nowadays
That's
that
what's
I
up.
welcome like a dove.
That's what's up.
Welcome like a dog.
Welcome like a
like a
dog.
dog.
But that's because you know I had my brothers. They were all. It was a group of
Yes,
them,
yes.
and I seen them all work and be hoes to
That's
these
it.
streets because they belong to these
The
streets.
hoes in this house.
I
There's
was
some
like-
hoes in this house.
used to-
There's some hoes in this
I
house.
was like, what the fuck? Why the fuck? Oh, what? I heard you
Yeah.
guys. Yo, I remember when we were younger, like Omar, especially you were like the. Ramsey was the hoe of the hoes.
Nah, that's bullshit.
Ram.
Allegedly.
Allegedly?
was the biggest hoe.
Allegedly. I was the biggest hoe, allegedly.
He
but
was
that's
the
not,
biggest
That's not right. There's no
hoe.
evidence. There's no evidence.
There
to
is
suggest that.
evidence. I
There's no
just don't
evidence
have
to
it.
suggest that.
I just don't have it, but
There's
there's
no evidence
evidence
to suggest
Yo,
that.
when I tell you that they were a crew of hoes, they were a crew of hoes. Like, I love the energy that my brother and his friends had. I think that's why, like, I've chased that my whole life, is to have that same energy. Like, if y'all not giving me 110, bro, and we not in it to win it, don't chill with me. Fuck out of here. Fuck it. Like, y'all used to go all out. When y'all were down with a plan, y'all
Yeah,
went
yeah,
full blown
yeah.
through, whether it was good or bad.
That's
Y'all
right.
rode out with each other.
We rolled out. We rolled out.
Yeah,
We rolled
man,
out.
and
For sure, for
loyalty
sure.
doesn't roll like that anymore, like how
Nah,
it did back in the
because
days.
times have changed. That's the
Yeah,
thing. Times have
times have
changed.
definitely changed.
And reality is that, you know, we gotta roll with the punches. We gotta change with the times. So, you know, it's not the same as we was. So what we do nowadays is we reminisce and we think back and we say, like, okay, you know, let's reminisce when times was like this, and it brings a smile to our face. But we have to acknowledge the fact that the times, they're not the same anymore.
No, they're not, bro.
You know?
They're nowhere near the
No,
same.
no,
Like,
it's not.
honestly, like, it's crazy how I look at my kids growing up and I'm like, damn, I really wish y'all were able to grow up in my era. My era was so
wish.
pure, so clean, so
Yeah.
different. Like, we would go outside and play. Math, tell me you don't feel the same. Like, in your time, you would go outside and play and it felt different. Like, now these kids don't fucking go outside and play.
Now they don't go
Wasn't
outside.
then.
Yeah.
Nowadays they're outside.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
there's no outside now. But even
They say outside.
yeah, but they a whole different meaning of
Nah, yeah.
outside.
We
Their
outside,
meaning
outside.
is
We
like,
outside,
I'm
outside.
with my
That's
ass
what it
up
is.
and my face down.
Outside.
Right. But it's like
Yeah.
we were outside. We had an imagination. We did so many shit that it's like, damn, y'all don't fucking live that. Y'all don't feel that. Y'all don't know what that's like.
People
Like,
be boring nowadays. That's what it is
Shit.
too.
What we used to have house parties.
Yeah,
Ooh,
off the hook.
chacho.
Off
the hook. Off the hook.
That we used to be like, don't talk about that
Off the
tomorrow.
hook house
You don't know
parties.
what I saw.
Off the
You don't
hook
know
house
what I
parties.
did. Don't tell nobody. You will wake up and your walls were white. They were blue.
They were
From
blue.
the jeans and everybody rubbing on
Yeah.
them. Your mother was gonna fucking kill you because they done broke her armoire, fucking in the room when they weren't supposed to. They fuck up the sink.
I remember that.
Like what?
I remember that.
Come
That was
on
back
now.
in the days. I remember that
Back
shit.
in them days, not no more. Cutting school was healthy.
But you know what?
Now you can lose your life.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You know what I mean? Like back in them days, kids cut school and had a great time. Yeah. Nowadays, kids will make you cut school to fucking kill you and get rid of you. So it's crazy. It's like you can't even trust people nowadays. Yeah. It's not like before. Before, I feel like I'm grateful for growing up in the 90s. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for making me an old bitch.
Me too. Well, I'll be honest, like before anything, I want to thank you for having me on your show.
Oh my God, Rams. Thank you for coming.
It's been a pleasure. No, the pleasure has been all mine. No, I love this. I love this opportunity. I want to continue wishing you continued success.
Thank you. Thank you.
I hope that your show.
Don't hope, papi, because I'm gonna be.
Nah, you are. You're right.
Say it right. Say it louder.
You're gonna be big.
Yes.
And when you make it big, don't forget me.
I won't, Papa. Listen,
you know
one thing I can say, and I will continue to say, Yasha already know this. I have a great heart, and I feel like I can't wait to really make an impact in this world and really do some shit, because I'm going to do some shit. And get ready. Just sit back and watch. Because I feel like all my people, we're going to all get up and rise together. Because there's so much shit that we all can contribute to one little thing that, I feel like, we all ready for this.
That's right.
You already there, halfway there. You done traveled. You have so much history and richness to give us.
That's right.
That I'm telling you, man, listen, we ain't gonna talk about it. We're gonna be about it.
I'm gonna say this one last thing before I leave, but I'm gonna tell you right now, when the spring comes and the weather gets a little better, I want you to invite you to my house.
Yes,
come
definitely.
Have dinner with us. We're gonna chill. We're gonna have a great time.
I
got a big house in Westchester. You gotta come through.
Yes, I'm definitely down. I'm a great cook. I will definitely cook and cook it up for you, and we can have a segment at your house. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna be. It's big, yo. I got a nice little backyard patio. It's some nice shit.
I'm down. I'm definitely
Math
down.
could come if you want to come. You know what I'm saying?
Here, Math will produce. Math will produce, and we'll have some steak and shrimp. Math, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, shrimp? Don't say the scrimps. Don't be saying scrimps.
Cause I love me the scrimps.
You know some scrimp.
I love it. Gumbo scrimp, scabby scrimp, fried scrimp. I love me scrimps. You know.
But I'm gonna get up. I want to thank you though so much.
No, baby, thank you for coming, because I know you guys believe in me. So
Tawny,
thank you.
Mav, Chastity, you guys are the best, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate this.
Nah, the pleasure was all mine. Love you too, baby. All right.
The pleasure was mine. I can't believe you came through. I thank you. Of course. Listen, I literally have known Ramsey since Pampers. So if any of you don't, I've known him since I was in diapers, running around like a little shit face, doing bad shit that I shouldn't be doing, and crying from one eye, because I've always cried from one eye. And I was their other little brother they didn't want, but they had to deal with, because I came with the package. I was a package deal.
Let me get out of here. I'm gonna see you guys.
I love you, Rams. Love you too, baby. Yeah, you already know. We'll hit you up. Yeah, we're about to close off. Let's close it out. Yes, thank you so much for joining me. You already know. Hit me up on Instagram, Towny Inside and Out, all day, every day, being transparent, talking that shit, being about that shit. Join me next week. It's going to be spicy. I have another guest. Won't tell you till then. You already know. I'm going to review some hot-ass places I went to. I did an escape room yesterday, which I won't talk about today. We'll talk about next week, because I got a whole video for you. But enjoy your day, guys. Love you. Come back next Thursday from 7 to 9 on Towny Inside and Out. Thank you, Ramsey, for coming in. Valentino.
192.
You already know. And my Chastity, my bartender, thank you, Sexalicious, for coming through.